top right of our screen and might very well be our last match of the day. It is our yellow Protoss NINIBOLA.
Boing, boing, boing.
And in the bottom right, he has shown that he is a force to be reckoned with, just gobbling up Protoss, Terran, Zerg, all alike. Maybe showing to be something to be reached for as an inspiration that if we all played as good as this Terran, then maybe the game doesn't look so broken and fastest. It is Gomdor.
Boing, boing, boing. Will he go for the clean sweep?
True, he's close. He is close.
Something that's never been done before in the history, the long legacy of Battle of the Beehive.
True. There's been a lot of games these past, 7 months. And although we've had some incredible runs, I think you're right. I think DeWalt would have been the closest one, right? With his 17-game win streak. Maybe he cleared one, right? Maybe, no. I don't know. I think he came in and probably cleared in the middle and then started and cleared halfway through or something like that. I think you're right.
So DeWalt won 9 games in the first Battle of the Beehive, only because he didn't play the first game.
That's right. So that's true. That'd be interesting to have that trophy go to a Terran player. So, I don't know much about NINIBOLA. I am pretty sure, did I say if he was from Peru as well or not? I think these LMX guys are all from Peru.
Okay, before we culturally appropriate them, they're all Latin Americans, okay?
Okay, well, most of them put in their sign-up sheet that they are from Peru.
Yeah, they probably are Peruvian. Yeah. But yeah, NINIBOLA is Peruvian.
Okay. I only said it was a Peruvian invasion specifically because a lot of them did say in their sign-up sheet that they were from Peru, at least from this clan. So maybe I could just say it's this clan invasion and they just happen to be from Peru. He's building a pylon outside of Terran's base. Haven't really seen that yet. It might be a proxy for some tech.
Yeah, and thinking about this, I think it'd be pretty interesting to see maybe proxy gateways and something like baiting Gomdor out into the middle of the map and then sort of sandwiching him and flanking him in the middle may be a play. Mm-hmm. Although he is opting for Dragoon and range. So I suppose he's just going to go for a different tech at 6 o'clock.
I was going to say, he's got to be careful. He's going to lose that probe. That Marine's he's going to be fishing around for it. And, he's not shooting the same probe. Okay, so he's going to lose the Marine. Didn't get a probe. I think that's a good idea. Get Terran to, don't lose that Dragoon. Okay.
So it is a Citadel at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good play. I think we'll see Gomdor probably throw down a Comsat, scan it pretty early, see no Citadel, and he'll probably wonder what's going on if he doesn't see any other tech or Nexus, but something to just keep his, keep him guessing.
Yeah, you can see that. He is getting ready for the harass from these Dragoons as soon as the range finishes, and I imagine just like last game, he went for range first instead of stim, and it is a Templar archive with another pylon. So do you think he's going to proxy gate it at all, or is it just going to be, which he's not attacking all of his Dragoons either. Oh, he's taking damage. I think
it will be a few proxy gates as well, yes.
Yep, there they are.
Because he's building factories. Or gateways.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see them as soon as it's right when I clicked away from that screen, of course he puts them down, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
It goes with what you
as soon as you asked is when he threw it down.
Well, no, like that other pylon should have told me too, right? It makes sense what you're saying. Maybe lure Terran out into the middle of the map and then try to pinch him. At the same time, though, why would he be pressuring with the gateway so much? Because now he's making sure Terran locks himself in, and he does have the engineering bay. He really does have this timed out so perfectly. He's got the scanner, he's got his eBay, he's got the turret coming up. He doesn't have one at his main yet, but he's got the scan for that. And it's cool that he's building all of this down here, but what's to, like, how are you going to get all of this into Terran's base, especially if it's going to be DTs that are going to be spotted and obliterated?
Yeah, I think now looking at it, the primary purpose of him probably building the gateways down there as opposed to in his base is just to, when he does scan, make him wonder what is he doing. You know, obviously at that point he has to assume that the buildings are elsewhere. But yeah, and the second thing is, I'm curious if he's gonna opt for something like maybe just slowly elevatoring in his units.
Woo! Okay, that didn't work, but it was a cool idea. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so just have a moment of silence for those Dark Templar and Dragoons.
But there's no sign of a box facility. And yeah, with no Robox facility, now I'm left wondering, is he just going to try and bust like as he did? Or
that's
what?
a good idea. He's watched this happen every time though. So Gomdor, he gets to where he's in a very good defensive position, and then he goes for a siege tank drop every time. So I don't know why, like, maybe it hasn't been every time, but I feel like it's been pretty consistent. We did see them adjust for the fire bat, like the barracks sneak, but we haven't seen. We saw maybe 1 or 2 games that they really adjusted for the fire bats, and then also having cannons ready there for siege tanks as well. And now with Ozzy's build, I kind of understand it because it was, at least this is how I picture it, really optimized to get as many units as you can and then punch out before they can maybe go for a play like that. Here, he just saw it happen. The Zealot's there. He sees it, so he should maybe move these goons to where they're in position. Okay,
I
so
was looking at NINIBOLA's minimap position, yeah, and he didn't seem like he reacted at all. And yeah, he didn't bring any of his goons back, and so now
he's gonna lose almost all of his probes.
I think he's just gonna try and attack, but with this depot wall.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is like a budget break, because he spent all of his money originally on Dark Templar and goons that ended up dying. That's a great storm. 2 good storms. But the tanks are still alive. It's got double turret. He only loses 1 bunker. And we saw what happened with the seesaw with Ozzy when you don't really lose all of your economy. And he didn't even put his probes back up onto mining, and he didn't lose his tanks either, I don't think. So I think it was a novel attempt, and so I was probably harping on him a little bit too much. I thought it was a cool idea. Snipe the... Oh no. Classic.
Yeah, GG.